Hey guys, welcome back to another video. We decided to have a little bit of a story time with you all because we recently, well, within the last month, we have been to the hospital dose times.
Yep, 2 pregnancy scares. I guess now I know what that term means.
And it is in fact scary. We'll tell the reason we went the second time because I feel like the reason for the first time led to the second time.
Yeah, probably something like that. So, Hayden got a phone call from the doctor, and she told her that her AFP levels were a little bit high, and for us to not worry about it, but there was a risk for spina bifida, and we were naturally very scared and thinking about the worst, you know, how our brains work.
Yeah, and the worst part was when I got the phone call, I was in Starbucks by myself. And for those of you that know, a doctor doesn't call you unless something's wrong. Like, to hear your doctor's voice was scary, and I was by myself, but the worst part was that we had to go to the hospital to get everything checked, and it was like a 2.5 week wait. So this was over like the Christmas holiday and everything that we just had to sit there and
so
think about everything.
let's get down to the brass tacks of all this. So,
what does that even mean?
some people know what that means. It's like when you're getting down to the core. So basically,
down to the core.
What happened? Normal was 2 points. I don't remember. I looked it up. Ours was a little bit off the normal end, but we ended up going there, and after our appointment, what am I saying?
I don't know. We went to the hospital where they do. So when you're 18 to 20 weeks, they do an anatomy scan at your OB. But at the hospital, they can do like a really detailed, in-depth one that takes like an hour. And
Yeah,
you get a breakdown of everything.
They're just looking for any abnormalities in the baby's brain or in the back to see if there are any openings. What we learned through all this, though, I mean, they told us not to worry initially, and I honestly don't have any advice for anyone because I think that everyone naturally would worry. But honestly, if your AFP is not that high, you should not worry too much, because I think if you worry more, it'll probably make it worse. But they told us that around 1 in 200 people that have a raised AFP end up having some sort of problem, I think it was. But in our situation, it turned out that everything was fine. And one of our friends also had the same issue happen, and their baby was fine too. Part of me thinks that, you know, they're trying to get people in the hospital, but I mean, I don't know about that.
Because me and my friend go to completely different doctors, and we got the same call within like days of each other and had appointments on the same day. I don't know, it was just really weird. But like he said, we were all healthy. Our baby's brain has developed like beautifully. Obviously, it's still developing.
Yeah.
The spine is perfect. There's nothing missing, no holes, anything like that. The baby's even a little chubby, which makes me really excited. But yeah, everything was fine. It was scary because obviously we would love the baby, but you want your child to have a healthy, good life. So their reasoning, they try to send you to a genetic counselor to go over everything and try to get you to have more tests done. Which at this point, I'm over test. I'm tired of being scared. But they think that the reason our AFP was high is because of the reason we had to rush to the emergency room. When we went to the hospital the first time, that led to this is what they're thinking. So I woke up when I was 16 weeks, and for lack of better verbiage, was pouring blood. And I was sure that we had lost the baby. We got to the hospital, and they had absolutely no explanation for us through all the scans or anything. They just said it was a freak accident and that it would pass and we would be fine. So they think that there was just something minor in the placenta that led to the high AFP, because obviously something wasn't going right in my body. So what this means for the future of our pregnancy and baby is that I will just be pretty much on high watch in the 3rd trimester.
Yeah.
Most of the time, once you hit 20 weeks, you don't really get an ultrasound in the 3rd trimester for a lot of people, and if you do, it's just 1. But we'll have like 3 to 4 ultrasounds in the 3rd trimester, just to make sure my placenta is okay, because it grows really weird when your AFP is high.
Yeah.
And that is pretty much it for the story time.
Yeah, so far for us, one of our lessons is that no matter what the doctor tells you, usually everything turns out fine.
They're normally just being overly cautious for the sake of your baby.
And if it's not fine, we can deal with it and you can deal with it. So if you have any comments with a similar situation, leave them down below. Hayden or I will respond and let us know, or let you know to the best of our ability what we think
And if
might be the case.
you get a scary phone call, try not to worry, as hard as that is. It's easier said than done. But that is all.
If you liked it, like, subscribe, means a lot.
And let's hope for no more scares this pregnancy, because 2 hospital trips was enough.
We can only hope.
Yep. All right, we'll see you in the next one. Bye.